So now, usually when I start watching anime, I keep going back to the older shows. And there's one that I started recently that I wanted people to hopefully have as a great recommendation in some kind of fashion. Yawara, a fashionable judo girl. It has 124 episodes and it aired from 1989 to I believe 1996 with a film that was kind of a PSA for women's self-defense and anti-bullying. And also this is directed by Hiroko Tokita of School Rumble and Touch fame. And that goes a long way with this show when I first started watching it, and I have been blown away ever since. With such a show being such a long series, also with Mason Ikoku kind of being very relevant in the same conversation with the show, aimed more so for women. This show is aimed for older women in the Josei genre, but watching Yawara and her entire judo journey goes so far into, if you get, I guess, several episodes into this show, you'll see her entire journey through it being 124 episodes. Actually, like a pretty impressive journey. One thing that reminds me of it is one of my favorite anime of all time is The Prince of Tennis, which is actually a show that is technically longer than this, but it shows a journey from somebody going from, high school into Olympic or professional, sports series, I guess, status. And that's why I think I connected with this show so much. And not only that, but this girl knows judo. And if you want to add anything on that with Mason Ikoku, is this show also has the romance aspect with our main boy, I guess next to Yamada, is he's a sports editor who is following her entire journey, and that kind of cycles in where he starts to, fall in love with her, and the romance aspect comes in, even though that's not most of the series. And I'm sure there's a lot to come, but it also kind of reminds me of Bamboo Blade, where the sensei is, kind of a little infatuated with some of the students because you spend so much time together. And I've spent so much time with these characters over these episodes I've watched, it being, like I said, 124 episodes. I think that it's only going to get better. And even though I've only binged the first 46 episodes at the time of this writing, I think that Yawaru, a fashionable judo girl, has cemented itself as my favorite Josei anime of all time, and possibly might be in my top 10 favorite anime of all time if it nails what I think it's going to by the time I finish every single episode and also the films. So this is just a recommendation. I binged so much of the show, and the Josei genre is kind of dead, and seeing something so unique coming in by episode, just in the early 40s of the episodes of a very long-running show from the 80s really means a lot. And Anohana was very close to being knocked out of my top 10 since 2018, and it's still there. And I think Yawara is, if it nails the landing, is going to be a show that is going to mean even more to me, and no one watched it, which is sad. So I'm going to continue watching, and I'm sure I'll make a full analysis on it in the future, but this was just a recommendation. So for every show that I've mentioned here, please watch it. Yawara, a fashionable judo girl, is one of the best anime I've seen in years, and everybody go watch it. And I'm out, boys. Thank you.